reaction in our species.
Did you ever wonder what the joke was that they told in Monty Python that was the killer joke that they were able to kind of use as a weapon?
You know, I wish that were a possibility, but comedy doesn't work that way. There is no funniest joke, I'm afraid. You know, the funniest joke to you is not the funniest joke to you, and it's not the funniest joke to me. And no matter what joke you tell, you're never going to laugh as hard at a joke I tell you as you will laugh with a bunch of your friends sitting around getting drunk at something that later you look at and go, that wasn't funny at all. So there is no funniest joke, I'm afraid. There's no humor. There is no information that is by definition funny. We can only find something.
Do the writers at Modern Family have the same sense of humor, or is it better to have people with a diverse sense so that you can kind of put things together and kind of hit all bases?
I think we have similar senses of humor. There is overlap, definitely, and there has to be because we're all writing the same characters, and we are all versed in dramatic structure to the point where we can fashion a script, which is kind of a chore. But our senses of humor are different enough that we appreciate each other's, but at the same time, like I say, there's a lot of overlap, and there has to be because the show has to have the same sensibility from week to week, whether I write an episode or Danny Zucker writes an episode or Chris Lloyd or Steve Levitan or any of the guys there.
So when you're writing the episode, you are sort of in charge of that particular flow for that 22 minutes or whatever the length of a TV show is.
Yeah, and to some extent, I mean, everything gets run by the showrunner. In our show, we have two showrunners, Steve and Chris, and so everything has to be okayed, or EA'd or nayed by those guys. But if it's my script, I'm carrying, I go off and write the draft and bring it back. We all may do a rewrite on it, but, I'm charged with that. And I also do rewriting on other people's script. We all rewrite each other's. And so we all together carry the voice of the show,
So that's why when they give out the Emmys or whatever, there's all those people that come up on
That's right.
stage.
We're all writing them, so give me my statue, is what I say.
Well, we appreciate you coming in today, sharing some stories with us, information as well about Ghoulardi Fest. Again, it's coming up November 1st, 2nd, and 3rd in Brooklyn. You can go to ghoulardifest.com. Dan O'Shannon, our guest today, thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for having me.